There's your take.
Hello, good evening. Oh, I forgot to plug
Moose got Spike.
the microphone in.
Ooh.
How is everyone tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's have some fun. Oh my. Believe it or not, I've had a really good day. I rested all day long. I put the heart link in the video and I forgot to add the transfer. It's in the description, so I'll go back and fix that later. For those of you that decide you would like to do this project at home, let me get this sprinkled out there. Here we got, hey Christy, hey Sandy, hi Frank, how are y'all tonight?
By the way, you two little ones.
Hey, get now, mommy's working.
Go in there, lay down.
Spike, bring that to mommy. They did let me sleep today, and now they're like wide open. They have been all afternoon. I don't know why everything's not in order tonight. We were live last night, so bear with me just a minute now. Y'all get this sprinkled out there. If you don't mind, hit that little button right down there and sprinkle the love out for me. Sure would appreciate it. When you do, comment hashtag teal and you'll be entered in a drawing at the end of the month for one of my finished prize pieces. And then, if you're a member of your local buy sell trade group and you don't mind and they allow it, sprinkle it over there. Comment hashtag BST, Bravo Sierra Tango. And that'll get you entered into a drawing for Happy Mail. Alright, well, I'm just about done here. Sprinkling. Did everybody have a good Sunday? I hope so. It was nice and peaceful around here until a couple hours ago when the kids decided they'd had enough of laying around. They're in there wrestling right now. Alright, got it sprinkled. See who else we have. Hey Sharon, hey Mary, hey Terry. What paste packets come with July's club? You're gonna get, have it right here. Now she's talking about Club Couture. It is the hottest DIY home decor subscription program in town, and you're gonna get an exclusive 8.5 by 11 size B transfer with 3 of our individual paste packets every month for $19.99. This month, you're going to get Candy Apple, Cadet, and Ocean Mist. And our super cute Life is a Bowl of Cherries, Make It Sweet transfer. Watch, I won't be able to get these back in the bag.
Here.
Gosh, I did found the transfer. It should have been right there. Oh well. Wanted to show you.
What's underneath that paper?
Here is the transfer on a cute tea towel we made the other night. We put some little cherries on the other side. Super cute. Hey, Leona. Oh, Lord, Mary, how fun. I don't miss those days. Monsoon, yes, Juanita. I lived in Arizona from April to September. Monsoon season is not fun. Alright, so this is what we're going to do tonight. I'll be home for Christmas. Cute little Me Merry cheer and peace that you can put on something else or with it. And we're going to use those. So we're going to use it. Thank you, Tammy. On our Christmas tree cutout cutting board. Y'all, I'm like, I just ate a whole bunch of chocolate. We went and got dinner, and I had a hot fudge chocolate cake dessert that they make. It has ice cream because it's from the Dairy Bar. But since I can't eat ice cream, I gave my ice cream to the kids, and I just ate the chocolate cake and hot fudge. I got about half of it down before I just couldn't anymore. It was really rich. So these cute little cutting boards are shaped like a Christmas tree. And the holes at the bottom. So like if you hang it up, your Christmas tree is going to be upside down, right? So we have a solution for that. And we are going to use Shimmer Spruce. It's one of our new shimmer colors. I think I have enough left from the last time we used it. Our paste package really do go a long way. And once you cut them open, I just kind of go like this, and that'll seal it. And then when you're ready to use it again, you just pop it back open. So we're going to need one of our little color trays. I need to write y'all down before I forget. All right. We have Terry and Christy and Sharon and Mary and Tammy and Leona. All right, now we're ready, y'all. So, like I was telling you last night, on these, on the wood cutouts, they're telling us that they found if you lightly sand it, you don't have as much problem with bleeding. Well, I'm not going to distress this, so I'm going to use like a 220 and just do a light, quick sand on it. Nothing major, just nothing like barely even anything on my hand. A light sanding is all you need to do unless you want it distressed.
You need a full size.
Just one. Alright, so our transfer. This one is called Christmas Tree Cutting Board Sentiment, and it is a size me. And they all come in these resealable carrying bags with the instructions on the back. So if you forget, oh, how'd you do that? You have the instructions right there for you. And we're going to cut this one out. I'm going to do like I did last night. I really like the idea of leaving them on the macro sheet whole. I think that is a good idea. So to get them off the macro sheet though, all you do is roll your finger over the edge. Y'all can't see that. I'm off to the side too much. Like that. And I'm just going to lift it up and get my transfer trimmers in there and run them up. Come on now. Don't fail me now. Oh, and I went off the line again. Thank you, Sharon. Yes, we need to wax. That's going to also help prevent bleeding. Oh, I pushed it. I had it and I pushed it back down, y'all. My hands are shaking tonight, y'all. I'm having issues. That one looks like a kindergartner cut it out, but it's okay. As long as we don't mess up with that silk screen, it'll be just fine. We can use it over and over again. Oh, he'll lay down. He'll be out in a minute. You know, this dog whines. You hear him? If we go in the shower and we don't leave the door open, he will sit there, and even if we leave it open, he'll lay at the shower door and whine until we get out. He has like serious separation anxiety issues. And I'm pretty sure that's why he destroys everything when we leave. Because he really don't get into nothing, and he's not a mad dog when the rest of us are home. When one of us is home. But leave him alone and whew. Santana, don't start, buddy. Yeah, I see you. He's laying over there smiling at me, y'all. Big on TV. How funny. It was such a nice morning. I had two at my feet and one in the crook of my arm, and just laid there and relaxed and had such a wonderful day. All right. Oh, me home. So I'm still writing, even though I'm not cutting up the macro sheet. You still want to know which one it goes to and make sure that you get it back on the correct side. Because if you get it on the wrong side, on that paper side, you're not going to be happy when you're going to use it next time. Because it's like a sticker. It's going to stick like really hard. And if you can peel it off, it's going to take quite a bit of time. Luckily, the one I did it with was a size A, and I didn't push it down really hard, so I was able to save it. So, I'm just putting a light coat of surface wax on here. And I was thinking, if you're not into Christmas, you can put one of our fall patterns or something on here, and it'd be just as cute. I was thinking about that. We might do that one night on the other side. All right, so I'm going to I got a nice light coat of wax. You can't even hardly feel it. When you run your hands over, you're not going to get waxy fingers. So I'm just going to pull this off of here. Super easy if I cut it all the way through. I told y'all I have clumsy hands today. We went up to see a friend for a few minutes and come back, and the kids were coming out, jumping on us as usual, and I dropped my phone, and right about the time I bent over, and if y'all can see that big red mark, the door handle on the storm door caught me right in that tender spot. Man, that thing hurt. Alright, so we're going to fuzz this. All we mean by fuzzing is we are getting lint on it so it'll stick but not stay stuck. Alright, so that should be good. And now we're just going to line it up on our Christmas tree. Just like that. Wait, y'all probably can't see very good, huh? So I'm smoothing that down, making sure I don't have no lumps, bumps, air bubbles, or wrinkles in my silk screen. And now I'm going to get my paste here. I'm going to knead it, get it all mixed up. And I know I can tell there's not a whole lot in there. So I'm just going to cut the rest of that top off because we'll probably use all of it to open it back up again. Yeah, that should be just enough to finish that off. Then we have to wait on the new stuff to get here. I got it ordered. Oh, yeah, put tiny pumpkins. That's a good idea. Poor Mary, I go back to work. I bet Julia's happy. And then we're just going to push that through the silk screen. And it's not ink, so we can do it every which way we want, side to side, up and down. Try not to lose too much off the edges there. Like, get that glue gun turned on there. Hey Lori, how are you tonight? Welcome. I'm glad you got to watch. Our paste truly does. A little goes a long way. Y'all saw how much I squeezed down that packet. And honestly, there's still a little bit left. So I'm just getting all the excess off. You can see there's some here and still some there. Oh, I hear you. Thankfully, for the first time in weeks, we had a very relaxing day with nothing really to do. So I'm just pulling this up slowly, straight up to the sky. And it is going in my bucket of water over here. And look how cute and sparkly. So we're going to give this a quick dry. I need to Hold on, I got things under my glue gun that I don't want to get glue in. But like Terry was saying, you can do little pumpkins on here, or leaves. You can do hearts on it and make it, like I love you or something like that on it. You don't have to make it a Christmas tree. That's another thing I love about Self Couture is the products are so merciful. Takes about 3 to 5 minutes to dry, of course. We can speed it up with our quick dry tool or a hair dryer or a heat gun. Now, if you use a hair dryer or heat gun, make sure you let your surface cool before you add another layer or whatever to it. Just a little knots there. Oh no! Hummingbird, yep. No, Lauren, these are brand new. These just came out on the 6th of July. The Morn, the Transfer, and the Shimmer Spruce are all brand new items. Right? Yes. Sometimes quiet time is such a blessing. All right. So we're going to take this little pot. It's just a little Noller flower pot that I got at Lowe's. Shimmer Spruce. Pull this tag off the bottom of it here.
Need help?
Nah, it's coming off. And this has like lines cut in it, so it comes off in pieces. All right, so we're going to take this little guy here. And I think we're going to put peace and cheer on it. Now, on this, if you wanted to, you can use ink and make it heat set it, make it permanent. But as a decoration, I'm not afraid of it getting washed or anything. I am going to wax it. Just to make sure, because I've never done it on a clay pot. I know you can. I've seen it many times. I just haven't attempted it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a light coat of wax on it. Make sure it doesn't mess up my transfer. And I'm going to fuzz really well, especially with it being a brand new transfer. Should we stick with the shimmer spruce or should we do it in shimmer crimson? Or maybe even white? What do you think? Green, white, or red for the words? Crimson. I don't have any frost, Mary. I haven't gotten it yet. Crimson. Crimson. Alright. Let's get the shimmer crimson now. Sandy says white. We didn't actually do both. I'm pretty. Oh wait, I think I have a packet of shimmer frost that we can use. As a matter of fact, I know I have a packet of shimmer frost. Yeah, I haven't gotten my order yet, so right there's some shimmer frost. We'll do Peace in shimmer frost and Cheer in shimmer crimson. Because I feel like I was thinking white for the Peace. So I'm just gonna place it on there where I want it. And the cool part is it's already kind of curved. So you know, it's not a flat word. The word's not straight across. So I won't feel bad if it's crooked or anything because it's already made to look that way. Of course, if you wanted it flat, you can twist it or turn it or whatever. We'll get us another little color tray. Yeah, Sharon got hers and I got Scotch yesterday.
I got mine Friday.
Mom said hers came Friday. And we're only going to need a little tiny bit of this. And I'll just like I said, I'll let that seal back up. Lori hasn't yet. Christy hasn't yet. I would say they probably, you'll probably get them Monday. If you don't have them, by Wednesday, let me know. So we're just, yeah, pushing that through that silk screen real quick. With the 4th of July, I mean, I know the 4th is before the 5th, but, you know, whenever there's a holiday, the mail goes crazy. And it makes everything late. You see, we didn't even need that much. And we're just going to grab that in the center. All right, Lori. And honestly, I don't think it shows. Well, maybe it does.
It shows up in this.
Maybe it's just the angle I was looking at. So I'm going to give that a quick dry. I know, right? Everybody usually gets hers before Sharon does. See, don't you feel special? Yeah. Well, that's the thing, y'all. They're coming from Salt Lake, but I would think Christy would get hers first. Thank you, Mary. And you can see where the wax is melting. That'll go away once it cools down. And we need our stir stick. We'll get the crimson going. Are you eating the toys again? I swear, every time I look around, that dog has something in his mouth. And it's normally part of a toy that he's chewing up. So we're getting it. Cheer.
Blueberry.
Right, yeah. Well, Nina, you should get yours like within a couple days of them going out. Mom does, because actually they go to Vegas first. I seen something coming from Vegas. I was like, what the heck? And I looked and it was Scott. They go from Salt Lake to Vegas. Alright, so we got that on there. No lumps, bumps, air bubbles, or wrinkles. Make sure you got a nice tight seal. And we'll get some of this shimmer crimson. Now with the shimmers, you do have to push a little harder to get that glitter through the silk screen. And they do take just a little bit longer to dry because they're thicker. Oh no, why aren't you on?
That better?
Yep, my battery's dead. Hold on, y'all. I have to get another battery. I think that one's about fried. It's not holding a charge. Cheers. Cheers. Maybe. They may have gotten you mixed up. I've never heard of it happening, but it's possible. Alright, let me grab another battery, y'all. Might end up having to buy another battery. I reckon I'm gonna have to look for battery sales, y'all, because that one's not holding charge. And I don't like using his new ones just in case. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Terry. We're gonna get cuter. I promise. Alright, while that is heating up, let me get some stuff out of the way. Put that in the water. Put that in the water. Put that in the water. This in the trash. That in the trash. Oh, I almost put it back in with the clean ones, y'all. Alright, so now what we're going to have to do is cut a piece of crafting foam to go in the bottom of our pot. Now we got room to work. And you can buy smaller blocks. I just didn't have any on hand. So I pulled out this one. And it's noisy and it makes a mess. But this is what's going to hold our cutting board. And we're probably going to have to cut it in half too, because I think it's bigger than our pot.
I guess.
Now, if you have an electric knife, it'll cut it like butter. If not, I use a box cutter. And it doesn't, oh, I hate this one, the lock's broke on it. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it's big enough to stay in the bottom, in the bottom of the pot. That's why I'm kind of cutting on the inside of the line. You don't need a very big piece. The little pot I got at
No.
I got the pot from Lowe's, and Transfers everything is shipped out of Salt Lake City, Utah, Lori. So can't get my workout tonight, y'all. Almost got it. Honestly, Sandy, I don't know. But yes, Lori, give me a minute and I'll show it to you. Lord, that one's stubborn. Y'all know me and sharp objects. I'm gonna have to get me a new knife when the blade locks. I probably got 10 of them under my kitchen sink. Almost through. I can see it. I can see the light. If I had one of those little flat ones from that I used before from Dollar Tree, those were right about the right height, but they didn't have any last time I was in there. We might get it tonight. I might be sitting here at 2 in the morning still trying to cut this out of there. There we go. Just a little, that's all we need was a little piece of foam. We'll have to trim it up a little bit to fit it down in that pot. Alright, there we go.
Wait a minute. What are you give that to me?
Was he not?
Two of them.
Spike!
Oh, wait,
Yeah, I seen your comment now, Mary. Now that I finally got it out of there. Oh, Spiky. Have y'all ever had a dog that chews everything? I haven't, and him and I are going to get into it over his chewing habit, because he's always chewing up something. Alright, let's see if it'll fit down. Yeah, there we go. So we're just going to stick it right down in there like that. Okay? Now that I've made a slap mess. But I am going to put a little dab of glue down in there to hold it in place. It's burning. You hear it crackling? It's melting it, but that's okay. We know it'll be on there. Alright, so then we're going to take our little tree and we're just going to push it down into that foam.
That's cute.
Okay? And then we're going to decorate, put some moss and stuff down in there. What did I do with my moss? I know Spike was eating my moss and I put it up somewhere. There it is. We'll use some of this pretty... Oh, quit. It's your mom. This pretty green grass. Yeah, chainsaw, right, Terry? Thank you, Lori. Alright, so this is just, it's like filler. Let me dump this before I end up dumping it in my lap. Yeah, I didn't hit the floor anyway. It'll be alright. Okay, so we're gonna kind of fill in. Huh? It's over there. It's probably dragging out. We're gonna take some of this grassy looking stuff. And tuck it in around it. Don't need much. And that's also going to help hold it. You know, you can put a little bit of a thicker piece if you're not comfortable with how it is holding up. If you're afraid it might fall over or anything like that. And even if you did like a fall next fall instead of the Christmas, I mean, it'd be super cute. You can make it a Halloween tree, a fall tree. Alright, let me get this put back in the bag. I'm using messy stuff tonight. Now, y'all know I'll be complaining all week that I'm finding it and it's getting in my fuzzy cloth and all over everything, right? Because that's just how I am. Alright, so...
No. Where are you getting all these?
his brother's getting them out of the bathroom and getting them in trouble. No, and they're old. Don't worry about it. All right. So then,
Get out of there, Spike.
night, Juanita. Looks like pine needles, right?
No.
Mini pine cones. Well, I have some of them, and I'm not hanging out the snow. All right. Y'all know now. I do have some mini pine cones. Well, what I do with? I had the ribbon I was going to use on it out, and I don't know what I did with it, y'all. Mommy don't need your help, that's for sure. Like I had my hands on it earlier. Where? It was super cute too. Oh my. Yeah, oh, there it is. There it is. So I bought this when I bought all the 4th of July stuff. But look how cute. This would be so cute. Wrapped around like the little green scissors.
Here, cattle.
Oh my. Man, those senior moments are really kicking in tonight, y'all. I just had them green scissors.
Right here.
Oh, look, they're laying right in front of me, y'all. They're right there. So I'm just gonna cut some of this off of here. And like you can even change, do the other side like in fall. So and then you just have to turn it around. Let's see. I was kind of thinking, not a lot. Just maybe. Of course, if you did this and you glued them, you wouldn't be able to change it. But how cute. How cute is this? Are y'all loving it with the Marys? Thanks, Lori. Night, Mary. So if I do it like this, I don't necessarily have to glue it because this is wired and I can just do like a twist and that way it could be removable. You like to thank you. That's what I was thinking. A nice little pop of color. And of course, you can. So there is our Christmas tree with a twist. What do y'all think? Are you loving it? Does it need a bow or I don't think it needs anything else. I think that right there is, in my opinion, perfect. I wouldn't want anything else on it if it was for my house. And thankfully, because I bought these little pots for another project and they were too big for it, so I've been looking for something to do. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Sharon. So all that's left to do is to clean up them 3 little transfers. And, that's going to take just a couple minutes. We'll put that off to the side. Get our fuzzing cloth back out here. And I'm going to pull them transfers out of the water. And look, they're almost clean already. Just grab my board eraser Thanks, Terry. Whoop. Right, I agree. Thank you, Tammy. Sometimes less is more, like with our truck last night. I'm loving that little black truck. So just wiping this down with the morning razor, and it's all clean. I mean, look, that's what it always amazes me every time I make something and how quick I can get it cleaned up and, go about the rest of my evening or my day, not have to worry about all this stuff laying around that needs cleaned, because it is already done, cleaned up, and ready to be used over and over and over again. All right, y'all. So, if you're not a club member and you want to get your hands on this month's club transfer, Life is a Mold Cherries, make it sweet. All you do is comment club, and I'll send you the details. And if you think that you might want to have your own little business, your own little side hustle, and build your crafting empire, comment join, and I'll send you all the details. I am actively looking for new team members. I'm always looking, but I'm actively looking for new team members that might want to make a little money and have fun crafting. So all you do is comment join, and I'll get with you, and we'll see if it's a good fit. And if you're not in my VIP group, you want to get in there. Monday nights, I'm only live in my VIP group with a special project every Monday just for them. So I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. Have a good week. Be safe. And I will see you later. Bye. We love y'all.